اصلا حبايبي قاعد نتفرج فينا كل معاكم السيريوس نرجع ليتس بلاي دوكي دوكي ليترشر كلوب اسم الجو كامل. زوج نعطيو البويم تاعنا للجماعه دونك كل واحد كالعاده يوري الاخرانيه برا سيري. Cyrus, I really love your poems. Can't believe you've been hiding these from me. ما كنتش نعمل فيلم قبل راهو في بالك ما ايه I'm not hiding anything but your poems are so good. يخري دارها ما قدرتش تكذب. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I haven't. It's my first time. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... ما صدقكش؟ no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think that's it. It's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'd be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Nani? Whoa! Stop thinking weird things, idiot. That's not what I meant. I just meant that you're a really expressive person, I guess. What? How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things, like cooking. With Cyrus. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. But it's actually through yourself that you feel the feelings that you feel through her. So we had that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Touch me. Sorry. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sari? I pat Cyrus' head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you serious about that? Maybe. Cyrus starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Cyrus, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Hey, sorry, you completely misunderstood. So it's not for you, it's thanks to you. I'd write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap! I broke my pencil. Okay. Ashley bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped, and being inattentive in her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Zed. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. No panty shots? Sari clutches the desk besides her to support herself, knees shaky. Arms are heavy. She vomits on the floor already. Mom's spaghetti. I'm a little clumsy today. Yeah. Let's sit down, Sayuri. Yeah. I grab Sayuri's arms and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I like it. يا معلم عملت إفور اليوم. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's this secret place where I keep all my dreams. True. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf like all the other bottles. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. This is pretty good, تعرف? Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deep and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blew dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry that they want my bottles that much. I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. It got dark. It got really dark. اسكو انا نستخيل ولا فيها طرف اوكي ريفليكسيون على الفاز اللي قاعد تصير بي انا وصحابها جدد وصحابها خاطر كانها سورت اوف قاعده تقسم فيا تبشر فيا معاهم ما نعرفش. Holy crap! Sorry, did you really write this? مشي جوجليتها sorry. Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. What? Okay, I see that. That's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm not used to you. I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Sure, the point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand now my own feelings a little bit. I was. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. We're gonna keep writing until I die. Don't say stuff like that, please. Don't get ahead of yourself. Yeah, don't get ahead of yourself. Cyrus always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Okay, I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Cool. Natsuki, you're next. Huh. I liked your last one better. Hello, darkness, man. Yeah, really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one, but you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. شكون يحكي huh? If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. I have nothing against flat people. I actually prefer that. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy and add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. I didn't. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. You're just head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that bullshit, huh? Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. No, it's not. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion. My opinion is that it sucks. It's the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. No. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wrinkly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's racist. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her friends are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. She likes spiders. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. She likes spiders, for fuck's sake. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. The fuck is wrong with you? Natsuki. The fuck is wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with liking spiders. I like spiders. I don't touch spiders. واحدة من الرجل تاع الدار نتاعي إذا كان فما فوق قرنيطة دورتها انت إذا كان فما عنكبوتة ما نقتلهاش خاطر جو في بروندر لو ريسك إنه فما عنكبوت في الدار فيو كو العنكبوت هذاك يقتل الحشرات الآخرين بون اذا كان عجبتك قد نكيت تصير نقتلها من بعض حبش قوم نقصدوا نقصاق من بعض but yeah بيتي انا فيهاش اما اوكا في الدار فما بيتي انا ما حبش فيها جمله but the fuck is wrong with you though برسمي désolé not bad right it's quite a bit longer than yesterday's yeah it's what's with Amy Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. That's what she said. I hope you didn't. That's what he said. Ça dépend. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Yeah. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Finally, you're different. I don't like you. Do you know people like that? You. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Listen, do you like spiders? You're نعرف. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Yeah. Sometimes that's something that you're afraid if people find out that make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone thinks, likes from, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. Yeah. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Depends on the weird thing. Well, you're definitely right. Depends. Well, ethics come in. At least I can relate to that. I'm talking about fast privacy. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Do it. Pado. Hi again, Cyrus. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. شكون قال لك الهدية ماهيش masterpiece? I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote to today? I take that. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It sucks. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. كيفاش? I just dude استعملت كان الكلام النيجاتيف. You can't tell me this. You can't. It doesn't make sense. Impossible. The two are like the dynamic duo. It's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. نقرا فيها sandwich. نيجان. Time to make sandwich. Now it takes a bit of time to make sandwich. But Yuri and Natsuki are so interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. Push whatever you want, every now and then. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Alright, but anyway. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me! The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Are you trying to say something? What if I do this? Honeysuckle Garito Cow. What is this? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Hacker. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if I don't. No, it's not. Never said that. It's just a kind of thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah, it's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what's it about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. You need to ask what the poem is left. A poem can be as abstract as physical expressions of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. Conversations can be abstract, I think. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Listen! You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? No. I'm starting to get scared. What am I even talking about? I don't know. Are you the game? That's my advice. But thanks for listening. Hi Yuri وخيتي مش بزبلي كالعادة. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Cyrus. It sucks again. It sucks even worse. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? Didn't you notice? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example for that. If you'd like to read it, of course. Isn't the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Oh. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed would always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. Did you just... I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. This is darker than it seems. Le conditionnement de Pavlov تعرفوها فاست le chien de Pavlov minute science مع مسا سيوس. Pavlov le chien de Pavlov اكسبيريونس كيما القطوس نتاع اسمه شرودينجرز كات اللي حي وميت على فوا. الشين بافلوف اكسبيريونس هي انك تقدر تعمل كونديسيونمون نتاع عبد ولا كرياتور، كونديسيونمون سامبل بحاجات سامبل. مثلا كلب هذا جابوا بافلوف في اكسبيريونس. كل مرة عنده بيل يعمل على يخدم على البنت ويحط للكلب طرف اللحم. كل وجبة هكاك بيل طرف اللحم، بيل طرف اللحم، لين ولا بطول المدة الكلب يسمع حس البيل سي بون، يقول لك هذا فما فطور اليوم فما لحم تو. واذا كنت تنحيله اللحم جست تحط له البيل الكومبورتمون نتاعو يتبدل جمله. هذاك الكونديسيونمون دو بافلوف حكايه سامبل بيان سور بسيكولوجي فكا بسيكولوجي كل. I can do that. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I can't begin. I kinda can, and I don't want to imagine. This is That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Did Naski also write something about that? Yeah, about something being ridiculed for a strange interest. Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. Huh. I mean, does she really feel that way? Okay, كل واحد فيكم يحكي على الآخر معناتها. Yeah, sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like a kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Yeah. Préjudice مش باهي. Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I wouldn't probably hate myself. I would probably. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay. Okay, everyone. Damn it, don't dish we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting a new member. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. It's the last days of it. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem reciting during the event, but the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sari is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sari, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. Exactement. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Nancy. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, sorry. I understand where they come from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to the whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it a try, our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings. Expressing. Being intimate with yourself, yeah. And plucking flowers. Finding new horizons to your dawn. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayu looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think I want a choice. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayu and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. Guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. Is this foreshadowing? You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, I will write till I die. Till death. It will be the death of me. It will be the death of me. This is not good, okay? This is not good. Are you foreshadowing something? Let's move into the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monika, this is too sudden. But if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook and to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting the poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something that she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayu looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The floor of... The floor of us applaud. Oh my god, مش معنى أطلب. The four of us applaud. خاطر نخرج كلمة applaud والإيه خرجت وحالة غير. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayu? I'll go next. برا مشيت على الآخر. كحدي مش باين. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down. She walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called. Yuri anxiously glanced at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Wait a minute, that's mine. Yuri's voice shakes and starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting it in so much effort? Because تحب تكوني أحسن واحدة. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened with Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that she enunciates with perfect... And I didn't enunciate to the perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed under her head. Inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone's stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity. Mom spaghetti. As if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation, okay? So good. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition that she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Whoa, Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops in front of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Immortal. بدك تحفوا الميم ذاك هذا. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri-chan. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or your own hand. It's your poem, it's still out, so it will come out the best that way. I see. Okay then, Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is, it's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it from Sayuri's voice always gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I got to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayuri. Hey, even Cyrus liked it. I guess that's a good sign. I liked everything. Diplomaten. What does that even mean? Come out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with this kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Cyrus. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Cyrus lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do. Come on, fuck you, Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. Let's just leave you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? That's how it works. Because you're presenting. Anyway, the problem is called jump. Shouldn't jump with this. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused? What is this? Her poem has a... How does this even... Okay, Google. Unenthused. Slightly onions used. Enthused. ليه يا حبيبي صعب كده؟ بيدي متوترش.
Unenthused.
ضغطة بس هي سبب. Not interested. Or appreciative. Unenthusiastic. Exactement. Juste على prononciation. The poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down and have given life to the poem and give life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. It wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Oh well, you will. do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want to for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Oh, so cute. That's a surprise, Atsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so well, I guess in that case you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll have an idea of what it is like right now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should prepare. That's fine too. I'll bring it up. Let's go. With the pleasant surprise that you're putting it all. Okay. It makes me really شطر كيس كادك جدي تو بيت أي حاجة. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. دزتهم كل. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, wow, Tawala for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Cyrus? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Shut up, you both. Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. She's jealous. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Yeah, how? It's okay, Cyrus. You don't have to say it. Say what? Whatever. Let's go already. Say what? I will come with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. She's expecting the poem, Yaski. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like when we get to. I like how we get to what? Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. It was out of the blue. Out of. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Hey. I'm just so scared. فك عليا من المشاكل. I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. There's literally nothing between you and Sayori. I gotta say this. So why the fuck not? I would walk with her with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I don't know. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? There's only one time a girl would ask you this about her friend. That has nothing to do with what I just said. Huh, you admitted it. Yeah, stop creeping me out. Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. Huh? Just like to think about it, Qad. What? It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? What? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. Yeah, you can't just lie to her. And if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Who knows what will happen in that time? Poem will happen in that time. وانا هكا كاش قصه باش نقولكم قبل تري بيانتو سويت على سبي دوكي دوكي ليتراتور كلوب اللي يلعب بوردي بيان بكم على رواحكم وتشاو